What's up, Greyroom? Just XLOWW here. About to do an interview. Let's get it. My childhood was very normal. I grew up mostly I wasn't doing music until like later on, but I grew up mostly around the people from my community. Like Arabic music a lot like shaped me. I wasn't really listening to it on my own time, but it was around me a lot. But if not, it's mostly, music came out later when I was in high school. I started doing music with my friends at lunchtime, just like beatboxing and stuff like that. I was in arts class at first, but I didn't like it. I was trash. And then eventually I just switched up to music because they were missing a drummer and I was down to do it. And then from there, I just like fell in love with making beats. And I started making beats on GarageBand, and then now we're here.
Is there any Arab music you still like? Any Arab artists you still like listen to?
My sister was a big fan of an Arabic singer, Lebanese singer. Her name is Nancy Ajram, and I do have some songs stuck in my head sometimes and stuff like that. So I think that shaped me a lot. A lot of what's it called, like dabke. My parents like to listen to that. Sometimes.
Are you not Lebanese?
Yeah, I'm Lebanese. I'm fully Lebanese. I don't really watch any shows or movies, but I think Family Guy. I like Family Guy. When I'm kind of high, big, I listen to Family Guy. But if it was to just watching shows, I don't really watch shows. I don't know. I just be making music.
Right.
I don't get a lot of references for TV shows and shit. It's kind of weird. Yeah, Montreality was fucking lit. It was I feel like I said it so many times, but like it was the dream, kind of like the low-key dream, because obviously I have bigger dreams than that, but it was something that I've been like manifesting. I was like, yo, like I got like 6 months and I'm gonna lock in those 6 months. And I feel like that was like when I was making Dale, when I was doing the shoots and stuff. And then eventually I was just like, you know, okay, there's 3 months more, like 3 more months, and then 2 more months, and eventually it was like 1 month left, and I got a message from them saying like, hey, would you be down to like, and I was like, what the fuck? That was kind of crazy. And it happened like at the same time when a lot of things in my life were happening and they were changing, so it felt like a very like a new chapter. So yeah, Montreality was crazy, I would say. And I like performing there. I just wish I was less in my head about it, because I feel like that wasn't my best performance, to be quite honest. But it was still, it is how it was, and I accept it for how it is. But it was still very fun.
Oh, was it with the dancers and shit? That shit was crazy.
Yeah, the dancers, that was a nice little.
But like, did you start building the relationship with Montreality when they started like posting you on like new music releases and stuff? Or
if I what, sir?
Like start building the relationship with Montreality when they posted you on like new releases and stuff? Because I saw they posted you before the show. Like
they posted me once, and it was for that.
Yeah, I remember.
That got me like locked in to really like get into it. But after that, I texted them. I was like, yo, what's up with the frame though? Like, that was shout out, but like, what's up with the frame? Because they have fucked up the frame of the video when they reposted it. It was like super zoomed in, and they never responded. I was like, hey, whatever, like I'm on Montreality. But then after that, months went by. We didn't really keep in contact until now when they asked me to be on the show. And now we speak a little bit every now and then. But profession, I would say I don't really have a lot of inspiration, because the way I there's a lot of people that I like how they dress, but when it comes to like how I dress, I feel like I don't have a lot of inspiration, just because I don't see enough like girls in a tomboyish style that like dress the way I dress, because there is some, but it's like a different style still, because there's like layers to this. But I think I just I base it off of like all the different people that I fuck with, like their style, like A$AP Rocky, Lil Yachty, I like Geo's, even though she's not really, but anyways. Who else I could say? I mean, those are like the quick ones, but there's I feel like my side is just more based off of what I just fuck with, and I just put it together. I'm still figuring it out. I don't find plaqueboymax so trash, like how they picture it. I feel like it's just because he's like a streamer that people are just shitting on him, and also because he had like little rumors here and there that were like kind of funny, like, oh, he stinks or something. It's more like his aura, but I feel like a lot of times people associate the music also with the aura of the person, and I don't think that's a bad thing either, because like, for example, Cardi, I feel like he just does a lot of like random shit that just slides because he's Cardi, but I'm not necessarily against it because, you know, he worked to be in that position so that it works. But yeah, I feel like, I guess I could say plaqueboymax is not so trash. Too Slimy's more, I feel like Too Slimy, his beats are carrying him. It's not him, it's just, and a lot of like underground music is just, it's not even underground anymore, it's just everybody's doing the same shit. Okay, that's a bunch of hot takes.
Yo, because I've seen the same thing on plaqueboymax, but it's just because like they started putting it in a box, was like, oh, you can only stream it. It's like, bro, like, pourquoi on peut pas faire plein de choses, you know? Pourquoi ils veulent pas qu'il se, you know? I actually agree with that.
I really fuck with the fact that he started the whole streamer, and I'm sure he didn't start it, but like he made it popular.
Yeah.
But like I really fucked with that. So stay on vibe.
It's like, bro.
Wait, how long have you been doing music for?
Like seriously or like not seriously?
Like, when did you start, and like when did you start to feel like, okay, I'm getting good at this?
Like, okay, good at this, I still like, sometimes I'll be tripping in my head. But I started like years ago, like I was like 16, now I'm 25. I started like making beats at first. I wasn't like hopping on the beats at first. And then I think in 2020, 2021 is when I started like actually hopping on them. And then I stopped because I was like, oh, I'm so trash, I'm never doing this again. But then 4 years ago is when we got the studio. I think I was like, okay, like I'm just lock in. I think like English side, I would maybe say 070 Shake, because she did shape a lot of my music. But French side, I would say Jean-Marty. Throwaways, because on my Untitled app where I put all the songs, I called the project Throwaway because it wasn't supposed to like come out. It was just supposed to be something I use, like I just record for fun or just for practice, and I just throw it on there, and it's a throwaway like playlist. And at some point I was like, I was going through some shit, and it's like all the songs that I was making in that era felt like a similar vibe, and they were talking about the same thing. So I decided to put them together in a actual EP, and I found like Throwaway makes sense because also the song, you know, Throwaway Future, that song. You don't know that song?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, actually I can't ask it. Okay. But
J'ai juste pas trop parlé à cause du mic, comme si c'est trop gazé, but je te say
But yeah, also because of that song Throwaway by Future, I felt like the meaning of that song, and also the meaning of the whole EP kind of matched, and I just liked the name, so I just put them together that way. So yeah, that's how Throwaway came. YNG is just us, like à la base c'était juste nous qui, we were just making music together, like me and my friends, and then eventually one day we were just like, yo, fuck it, like let's take it more serious. I remember I was like on a tolerance break from weed, and I was really feeling super motivated. Started looking for studios, and it's just like, I think at first we didn't really know what we were getting into, but then eventually we figured like this is what we want to do for real, and that's what we are aiming for. So YNG became about like just, you know, it's more than just a studio. It became just more like a collective, and just creating and making real music that's not like not conforming, it's not that niche. It's not that niche, the music that we make, but it's more like, I feel like in Montreal there's a lot of expectations on what type of music you should make if you want to blow up. So I think we're just like on that part. It's like fuck it, we just make the music that we make, and yeah, it's just vibes for real. I feel like it's just about us making great music and vibing together, and I feel like the people that fuck with us fuck with that energy, and just it's very raw. So I don't know how else to describe it. Depends how you're feeling. But can I look it up on my phone?
Yeah,
I think it's called Duo du Chef. Duo du Chef is fucking fire. A message for everyone, I guess, on some inspirational shit. You know, just do you. Try not to give a fuck, but at the same time, still care, but like also detach. I think it's more about detachment. Don't be so attached to what you're doing or what you're making and how people perceive you. Just be like on some cool shit, because on a daily basis that's how you are, but as soon as like there's expectations and people watching, that's when people start getting in their heads. So if you're trying to make music or if you're trying to make anything else, just do it. Just follow what you love to do and your passions, and see how that, like, where you'll end up with that. Because I feel like that's everybody's real purpose, is through like following their heart. That's some corny shit. So, yeah.